Hey guys, I think I'm live. Can somebody comment and tell me if I'm live? I'm trying this new software called Restream, checking it out. It'll be helpful. Somebody tells me. Very excited to meet you all. And I'm going to set myself up and check. Just give me a second so that I can comment for you guys as well. Yes, I'm live. Absolutely. Checking it out. That's right. So I'm going live both inside my group, that's affiliate marketing to coaching for 5 figures. And I'm live on my timeline on my friends page. So if I miss out on any comments, guys, please keep them there. I'm going to answer them after the live for sure. So anybody commenting and letting me know? Okay. So guys, this is Himani Jain from, I've already told you my group affiliate marketing to, it's been a huge journey shift from being an affiliate marketer full-time 24/7 whole of 2019 and then moving to coaching people to move to 5 figures fast in 8 weeks. And that's what I named my group recently. And I wanted to talk about how to Corona-proof your business income and your goals and fight all the layoffs. It's very, 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 very important, guys. I have a perspective on this, and I really wanted to come in and talk to you about it. And I hope a lot of you can make use of it. There's a lot that I've learned, I've failed, every kind of stuff that has happened to me in 2019. There's been a huge growth. There's been a lot of investment in myself. There's been a lot of upping my skill set for the online world. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that this world, the online world, no matter how good you are in the offline world with your skill set, you could be a coach, you could be an aspiring consultant, you could be an aspiring coach, you could be an expert, you could be a personal trainer, you could be a fitness coach, whatever. You could be uh, just about doing whatever with some skill that you have that you help other people with to help them get transformative results. But you can only scale it up to a certain degree. You can only go up, increase your income by a certain level, not beyond a point. Only when you go online is when the transformation happens for you as well. And there are many things that go hand in hand into it. But looking at the current situation, guys, the world is going through a huge crisis. You all will agree with me. And so I want to discuss with you, and I'd like you to make it like a very engaging conversation where you continuously type and keep commenting and sharing with me. I'm going to watch you. I've got you onto another. There are 2 people watching live. Really appreciate if you can comment #live so that I know who you are and we can talk together. Please start commenting. Let me know if you're live. And so, guys, what I'm talking about is what is the current situation? I mean, all of this is going on for a few weeks, different parts of the globe, some places little newer, some places little more. What's really going on? Where are we headed? What's really, how do we go past it? What is the next step? Can we really think about it now and make the right decisions, the right choices, and see the opportunity in what is really happening around the globe right now? So that's what I'm here to talk about. So very simply put, guys, we all know that we are in a lockdown. We are forced, literally forced. Some people are happy about it because it's a new way of living, it's a new lifestyle. They've not yet got used to it. The whole family fights and spouse and kids and sound and all of that has not really set in that much because schools are shut down, offices are shut down, literally. You're working from home. There's a shortage of consumables. You don't get toilet papers, you don't get groceries. The shelves are getting cleaned up, all of that kind of stuff. That's the real situation today, isn't it? So that's like today. That's like we are hoping, we are all hoping that this will get past. We will get past this really soon, isn't it? Samuel is here, Gerard is here. Hey guys, welcome in the house. Very excited to have you in. Please participate, please talk. This is about you. This is not about me. I am doing what I need to do for myself. Tina is here. Hello. She's one of my proud coaching students. She's coaching with me. I'm very, very excited to have you guys here. Guys, what if, some of you who are following the world news, who are into the financial markets and so on, the Wall Street and all of that, Dow Jones is falling like a pack of cards in no time. Yesterday I was following, it went down by about 12 and a half, almost 13%, which is like more than what happened in 2008, which was the biggest crack that had happened in the market, in the economic markets. And Samuel, I'm doing very well. Thank you, hey, Tina. Um, so if you're following that, the economy, it's not about, okay, we'll find the vaccine and something will happen and we will reverse it, and and things will become stable. Of course, nothing stays, no situation stays. What the only thing that is permanent in life is change, isn't it? But what I'm saying is that the situation is so bad, the economy is so fragile, everything is so unstable, that you got to get a real grip over where are we really headed, and what are we doing to bulletproof our lives, our dreams, our business income, because our lives, our kids' lives, our families' lives are all dependent upon it, isn't it? We can't just say, okay, something will happen and we will see what to do next. That's not a very smart person's approach, isn't it? And we're here to discuss that. And I'm seeing in the long run, in the near future, long run, I am seeing a lot of unemployment coming up. I am seeing a lot of layoffs coming up. I am seeing this as a time of absolutely, it's a huge global crisis. The only thing which is common is it's happening across the globe. So many countries, all of us, no matter where we are, no matter what we do, no matter what is the color of our skin, everybody is going through it. And it's just started. It's not about just, okay, let's stay in the house, let's be quarantined or whatever, just lock down, and then things will pass. But this is not really, I see um, a lot of unrest, a lot of uncertainty, and a long term one. I don't see the economy turning around for the next couple of years, at least. So guys, what does it mean for each one of us when I talk about this whole crisis situation? What does it mean for each one of us? What happens? Michelle is here. Good to see you. Hello. I'm sorry if I'm not able to answer everybody because I'm going live in multiple places and I don't yet use VAs. I'm not that big, so I won't be able to go back and forth and talk. But guys, what does it mean for each one of us? Can you tell me what is happening? What is going to happen? So different people have different aspirations, different people get affected in different ways. So let me give you a little perspective. So for some people, it's like, oh, I can't travel anymore. Avid travelers, I can't travel anymore. I can't socialize anymore. I can't go and watch my movies anymore. I can't entertain anymore. Oh my God, my life is gone. Like it's a big deal for them. That's one aspect. For somebody, it's like they're constantly living in that fear. Oh my God, what's going to happen? They're panicking. They're like, in that anxiety attack. Oh my God, oh my God, what if this happens? What if that happens? Oh, my money, oh, my children, oh, my this, self-created fear, and there's no end to it, and you know how it can really harm your mind and your body and your spirit. So that's another one. For some people, a lot of money is at stake. All the markets, financial markets, every asset class. I'm heavily invested in the markets. The investments, it doesn't matter where you're invested, whether it's metal, precious metal, whether it's real estate, whether it's funds, whether it's whatever it is, it's debt, it's equity, whatever it is, everything is tumbling down like a pack of cards, and there is no reversal that is visible in the near future, like none at all. um, the most important part, guys, is that the purchasing power of all of us globally, it's going to go down. The purchasing power is going to go down. That's a reality. This is not changing, which means we will be able to not afford the same, possibly the same quality of life. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I really think so. This is me talking, because I follow the world news a lot. We may not be able to pay for our EMIs. I don't know, consumables, the kind of stuff we are used to buying, whatever, luxury, otherwise, basics, essentials. We may not be able to buy the same things the same way as we used to. I'm not talking because we are locked down, but generally, once we are out of this, also, it's not going to get better a lot right now. So what else for you? Anybody else has any other ideas as per your experiences, what you're going through? What does it mean to you? Anybody? And then while people answer, because there's generally people join and then, there are a few seconds by the time they join and they catch up with me and my life, the responses start coming in a little later. So can you even imagine this new life for yourselves? Can you really put yourself, like put your brain and just create like that visual and put yourself in that bubble and kind of see what's going to happen? How is your life going to look like really? How is it going to feel to be able to live that life? Such a huge shift, such a huge transition. Can I give you a little glimpse of what's going to happen? Um, I mean, there are people who've been laid off. They don't know what to do. They're hanging out at home. Maybe they're working, but they have extra time. They're not traveling on the road. Um, a lot of people will be surfing the nets, wasting their time on social media, going up and down. Somebody will be panicking or, sitting anxious. Um, how about your dreams that you've seen for your family, for your kids to better their lives and yours? What about those? You're going to just sit at home. Will you be able to even pay your bills, guys? The same way as you used to pay earlier. What do you think? How is it going to make you feel? Anyone? It's I don't even know if you're going that deep and understanding the pain that this is going to leave. Corona is not going away for the next couple of years because the spread is so much that even when we find the vaccine, um, the epidemic, the huge uh, mass destruction is not going to really get controlled. It's not like, okay, we find the vaccine and we inject and it's over. That's not how it's going to work. And how many of you have been forever wanting to get out of the grind of that one-on-one in your jobs, but it's always stayed in your brain, but you've not been able to do anything about it? How many of you have been in that situation? If you're watching this, type the word hashtag grind. I want to know how many of you have been in that grind, always thinking for months, for years, wanting to leave it, come out of it, do something different, something of your own, something of purpose, something that leaves an impact, something that's your own, something that's flexible, something that is your voice, and you've not been able to even set foot in that direction because time, responsibilities, being busy in 20 million things and all of that kind of stuff. How many of you? Hashtag grind, please. And um, so my question to you is, are you actually prepared for the worst? Are you actually prepared for the worst? Impact, yes. Impact, yes. But have you been stuck in the grind and not being able? I mean, I know a lot about Tina. She's answering because she's a part of my coaching program. So we interact a lot and we, discuss literally one on one. So, but yeah, I mean, she's been, she works at a store. She does a lot of things. She has a lot of dreams and, she wants to leave that job permanently, be able to do something of her own. And she's launching her online program. She's learning how to do that and leave an impact. She's brilliant. She writes beautifully. And hey, Anu, how's it going for you? She's just joined in. So, how can you literally bulletproof your business income, which is not affected by any of these political, economic, health, whatever situations? And how do you also bulletproof your dreams and your life goals? That's the question. Because it's not just one corona, guys. Corona, something will happen. This is like a mass one, this is like a huge one. Um, but once this is over, trust me, something else will come in its place. I'll give you an example. Jasmine is here. So good to see you here, Jasmine. I'll give you one example. So I'll talk about myself, because that's the most real for me. So I have practiced as an interior designer for about over 15 years of my life, designing luxury homes, designing custom furniture, doing really high end stuff, very, very high ticket, not high ticket, but really, really high end, high ticket, and one on one consulting. Never done any marketing, never collected any emails, never shot out anything. It's just like one on one, like you and I, your home, you're the client, I'm the designer, meeting you one on one, doing your stuff, spending months and months and months working together, designing everything, getting it all up. Um, made a lot of money, couple of millions actually, not in the USD, but in my currency, did pretty well, um, and lost everything to the stiff, cheap online competition. The stiff, cheap online competition, which is not healthy, which is not good. I mean, it was all economic progress, but it really killed the skill set of the professionals, not just mine, but tons of people in various industries, various niches. Absolutely. That's what happened. And that's actually how I got into the online world a year ago. Hey, Judy, good to see you. And I could not weatherproof, bulletproof, future proof something that had built up over such a long period of time with so much understanding, love, passion. That's something. I mean, I can draw, I can, I can, my sense of color, proportion, all of that is brilliant. I mean, so much work I've done, so many brilliant houses I've built. That also, so much work, so much experience, nothing could bulletproof my profession, my income. And I struggled for 5 years before I came to the right profession, um, where I had no skill set for the online world. I had no skill set, and I was deep in debt when I came in a year ago. And when I came in, I had nobody to hold my hands, and I had nobody to tell me what to do. And I was struggling, and I was going in multiple directions, and I was falling down, and I was picking myself up. The whole kind of jazz, everything. I've been through the whole cycle, not once, not twice, n number of times, till the time I figured out that I've finally come to the right place. And that's what I'm talking about. Some people would have said, why am I feeling happy about this coronavirus? I made that statement in one of my posts. And why am I happy? It's not because I'm happy about what's happening. Of course, I'm not. But happy about the decision, happy about the vision, happy about the transformation, happy about the transition that I chose, even if I was forced to do it, even if I was not ready for it, and I was literally dragged into it because I had to put bread on the table. But what I'm saying is, um, today when I look back and I see the whole grind for 1 year or so, and now when I see my situation, this is one business model. The online world is one business model, which is the simplest. If you like to keep it simple, people make it very complicated. So that's not where I'm getting. It's the simplest. It's actually bulletproof if you do the right things. It doesn't really get affected by all these changes in the world, the global crisis, economic, political factors, health factors, this factor and that factor. Really doesn't, if you really know how to work around it. You can get completely absorbed as well. That's your choice. And it's very easy to monetize, um, to to monetize this business using a very small group of audience, nice and easy. Really, that's where it is. That's where even 2020 businesses are. So guys, you've got two choices. Dan is here. How are you doing, Dan? That's so good to see you. Guys, you've got two choices. You can sit, wait for that domino to trigger, like something really drastic to happen to you, and that something to trigger for you to take action that's been sitting in your brain forever. Or you can see through this opportunity, this massive opportunity that this whole crisis is presenting to you. See the positive side of it and see where the world is headed, and see what is it that you can do, what is the transition that you can make to actually uh, move your skill set, learn how to apply your skill set in the online environment, and start making a lot of money. I mean, I'm not saying just a lot of money. The whole idea is to be able to, serve a lot of people, help them solve their issues, their pain points, and automatically learn how to monetize this whole thing. That's how it works. It's a giving community. And this time is the best time to start, learning to give what and share what you already know, what you already have, because the world needs it. The world needs it. There are billions of people who are going to be sitting around on the internet not knowing what to do, struggling to make money, struggling to get some information, struggling for health, whatever is your expertise is, whatever your skill set is. If you are successful in your offline business, all you got to do is to learn how to move it to the online world and get going. Just press that green button and get going. That's where you are. So it's your choice to see this as an opportunity, like a massive one, if you'd like to. And that's what I'm talking about, because I'm seeing it like that, and I'm going to really change the face of my business. I've already started coaching, I've already started doing the right things. So this is the time for me to press on the accelerator button for myself, because I've already got the basics in place. And you know, I mean, I don't know what else to say, but it's more like, uh, I think we all need to come together. We all need to come together as a global community. I think I feel very responsible, and I think we all should feel very responsible. Whatever each person knows, whatever our skill set is, if we can share it with thousands of people, start with, small number of audience, and you share it with as many people as you can, and help them achieve something which they're not able to achieve on their own, or using so many other alternative approaches that they're working with. And if you can make that difference, if you can create that impact in their lives, and you can turn that into a beautiful serving community of online business where you can create a huge impact, I think there can't be anything more beautiful than moving in this direction in 2020. What do you think, guys? Do you agree with me? Judy says, in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity, said by Albert Einstein. I totally agree. So, what do you do, Judy? What are you uh, making use of this opportunity as? What's your expertise? So, guys, I'm here to help. I can help you if you're struggling. I can really help you. What I'm saying is, if you have a successful offline business, whatever it is, if you are a coach, aspiring coach, you want to be one, you're thinking of doing courses, don't do them. If you're thinking, don't do them. Talk to me before you do. If you're creating courses, if you're a consultant, you're an expert in anything, you are a personal trainer, you're whatever, any skill set, even if you think you don't, trust me, every person has a skill set. I know people have been such amazing accountability coaches. If you can hold me accountable to get a certain task done, you are qualified. That's all that it takes. Trust me, that's all that it takes. If you are good at organizing data, something, organizing stuff, organizing home stuff for people, and you can teach them how to do this, that's all that it takes. I mean, all the other skill sets, you can be a fitness coach, you can be a relationship coach. People are going through so much stuff. There is so much depression in the world. There is so much, people are going to go through so many emotional changes with this whole transformation. If you can help them with that, if you can support them, people are so stressed. People are working round the clock. They're chasing their dreams. So much is happening. So much is going on. Life is so fast. If you can help them with anything, it's not difficult. Everybody knows something. If you are good at accounts, if you're good at budgeting, if you're good at anything that you don't even think is a skill, and you can help other people with that skill, bring in the change, you are good to go. That's all that you need to launch your online business. That's it. If you are Tina, if you have something to say about that, please do. I know you're right there, and you're dropping those fire bombs at me, so which is awesome. She's already been like with me for over 4 weeks now, and she's helping women who are stressed out. She's helping them change their lives completely. Like really, really busy entrepreneur moms. Who are stressed out. She's really helping them out with her program. Tina is doing that. She's learning how to launch that into an online world for the first time, when she thought she has no skills. She's going live. She didn't know how to do that. She's talking, she's creating an offer, she's doing a lot of things. She's launched a Facebook group. Many things are happening. So, guys, if you any skill that can add value to the lives of millions of people, you can connect with me, you can talk to me, you can DM me, you can message me, you can comment below something about your skill. You can say hashtag whatever your skill is, and I'll be happy to connect with you as well. If you have been on the contrary, if you've been struggling for months in the online world, and tons of people who are there, and they're like, it doesn't work out, I'm struggling, I'm overwhelmed, it just doesn't work out, and in these times of difficulty, it's not going to work out, guys. Um, it's I can help you put the pieces of all your all the pieces of your puzzle together and get all your gears going. That's what I do. That's really what I do. That's my expertise. That's my skill set. So I see a lot of people who are already inside this online world, and they have they're doing this and they're doing this, all these little pieces, 10 of them, 20 of them, they're all scattered. They're not able to connect the dots. So, those gear wheels that move and they're connected with each other, like each one of them. So one moves and the other one moves and moves the third one, moves the fourth one. So what happens is, what I see is people move one or two and the others are all stuck. So the whole system is not moving. We are focusing in making one thing work. We are maybe focusing on just our Facebook funnel, or we are focusing on emails, or we are focusing on YouTube, or we are focusing on ads, or we are focusing on solo ads. Something we are doing, but we are not getting all the gears moving. Right, Tina? You are very helpful. No more courses. No more courses, Tina. We don't need more courses. They don't help because they don't, uh, there is no personal touch. There is no human connect. There is no feedback. There is no support. They do not provide any transformative result. So no more spending money on courses. I vouch for it. No more spending money on courses. And Ronald is here. Mark is here. Hey, guys. Christian is here. Very happy to meet you guys. Tina says, yes, absolutely. No more courses. Don't waste your money. It's very important. You don't need, this is a beautiful business. Coaching is the biggest service that you can offer to mankind, guys. And you don't need a lot of money to launch your online business. It's not for free. Nothing comes for free. Anything which is for free is fake. Literally, I'm telling you that with my experience. But I can't think of any business where you don't need any capital investment. You don't need tons of money, tons of skills. You need to finish through a course, get a degree, and then say, okay, now I'm ready. I want to get some experience. I want to find a job, and then I'll start, put in like a couple of years. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that anymore. You just self-invest. If Even if you are one step ahead, you can learn today and you can teach tomorrow. That's it. That's it. If that's it, that's how it works. And it's very beautiful. Once you get the hang of it, it's a beautiful system because you're serving people. You're creating a system to serve tons and tons of people. That's how it works. So guys, I can't change what's happening around the world, but I can offer my support. I can offer my help. I'm good at this. I know that. If you're interested, if you want to find out more, you can connect with me. um, if you are overwhelmed, you can connect with me. If you want to make this shift to working from home online entrepreneur, and you want to work, it's a very safe and secure way to work, isn't it? Because you're not stepping out. And people feel it's very lonely. It's not, because I'm talking to all my wonderful community. I've got a nice Facebook group. I've got my coaching group. I've got you guys. I talk, you guys are connecting with me. I'm able to talk to so many of you right now. So it's a wonderful way to connect with people from all across the globe. I've done so many coaching calls, clarity calls, discovery calls, breakthrough calls. You can call them whatever. So you get to talk to people. You get to understand what are their struggles. You get to understand what is it that's stopping them, their mindset, their goals. What are their goals? What are the obstacles that are coming in the way of their goals? And if you are able to help them even a little bit, if you are able to bring in just a little bit of change, that mindset shift, something in their lives, it feels, in all humility, it feels good. It feels good that you were able to even empathize with what's going on, isn't it? With somebody's life, with people from all across the globe we work with. All you need is a computer, all you need is an internet connection, and you're good to go. Really, that's how simple it is. You sit, how my so there are what does this whole thing involve? I'll just wrap it up in another 5 minutes. What does this whole thing involve when you talk about coaching and online business and giving out skills? Very simply put, it just has three things, three aspects. Number one, you got to know, you got to learn how to communicate. Whatever you are communicating, you got to learn how to communicate one to many, like I am doing right now. I'm talking to all of you. So one person talking to many people using technology, which is very simple, while sitting at home. That's the first skill. So there's a whole step-by-step blueprint, and you practice and you get it, and you just get it done. That's it. So don't worry about, oh, I don't know how to go live and all of that kind of stuff. That's normal, natural hesitation for all of us. So when I bought my webcam for the first time, I remember it was sitting somewhere all packed up for about 8 months. I didn't even pull it out. I knew I'm not going to go live. Like I was sure. Like there was I wasn't even debating. It's a pain to start, but when you have someone to do it with you and make it like a friendly conversation, it becomes so much more fun, isn't it? It becomes so much more fun. So that's one. Then the other skill is everybody is on social media, everybody is on Facebook. So your profile, your friend's profile, and there's something called a group. You can create a group. It's all for free. But learning how to not waste your time on just scrolling down and typing garbage stuff. I'm sorry, personal stuff, just random stuff, which is non-lucrative, which is just passing your time. Um, into the most lucrative funnel that attracts people who are interested in what you have on offer, and they also have the purchasing power, the money, the capacity to buy what you have on offer. So how do you do this whole thing? That's what it's all about. You use Facebook to launch your business in a business way, not in a personal way. So there's a whole system, like a laid out step by step process. And I support you with that every step of the way, with my coaching, with my live trainings, with my hand holding, with my support, with my accountability, with my resources, everything. Like, I'm all yours, that kind of a stuff. And and obviously you learn how to launch your online business, that right away, and make that as and eventually make that as your main source of income. And hopefully you will be able to replace that with whatever else you're struggling with or trying to do or you don't enjoy very, very soon. So that's the whole idea. Right. And I'll give you a little example. Tina is here as well. I launched my program. It's called Coaching Program. I'm sorry, 5 figures in 8 weeks. 5 figures, hit your 5 figures in 8 weeks. And I launched it literally overnight. Why did I do it overnight? Because I mean, I was struggling. I didn't think I was going to coach people. I wasn't ready, in all honesty. And hey, Chris is here. How are you doing? Um, I was not going to launch it at all. I didn't think I was even the coaching material. I'm like, it'll be so embarrassing. What if I fail? What if this? What if that? One moment I started working with a coach, and one moment I had this aha moment. It's not like that I acquired a new skill. It was like a turning point in my perception, in my mindset, and I saw what I was going wrong the whole of 2019, and I shifted my entire perspective and turned all my learnings, turned all my failures, everything that I knew, all the courses that I'd bought, all the things that I'd experimented with, into a simple uh, coaching course, a simple coaching program. And I got like 6 students, literally like this. I didn't even have the time to formally promote it. I didn't use any paid ads. I didn't do any videos, no recordings, nothing. Just because I knew what I was going to do. I knew all the scattered, I had all these pieces scattered all over. I had tried all of them, but they never came together for me. And that's the problem with most of us. You will agree if you've done any of this. And and you know what happened right after that? I was sitting on about 4,000 extra cash. I mean, I hadn't even done any promotion, no pre-launch, post-launch, and all that fancy stuff. None of that. And I was sitting on some extra cash that was boosting my confidence, and I knew I could really make this work. And I was trying to promote my ClickFunnels account and all the ClickFunnels assets, like your books and your One Funnel Away challenge, the whole of last year. And the total amount of money that I've made till date in that account is not even equal to what I made in the first few weeks of launching my coaching program in one shot. So actually, the first, I don't know, 10 months or 11 months, the kind of money that I made it in one shot in just a few weeks, maybe even more than that. So I'm not bragging. It's not like a huge amount of money. I want to really take it up further because I know that this is what really works. But what I'm saying is that's how the situation changes. That's really how the situation changes. And another beauty of it is, you have live trainings. They generally my sessions last for about an hour each time. So there are a couple of them every week, and I get about 2 to 3 days to prepare for each session that I'm going to talk about at my convenience, completely flexible time. what I want to put together, I also customize it to my coaching students and their needs. I'm able to do that. I can't do that in a course. So here I'm touching point with them, touching base with them every step of the way. I know where they are. I know where they're stuck. I know what they need. I know what's happening with them. And I'm adding stuff basis. It'll help each one of them. Like it's so much one-on-one. So, that's the only way they will be able to create magic in their lives, isn't it? And then, once we reach there, I hope to get a lot of testimonials and referrals, and this business is going to go up. And it's just about serving and having fun and sharing what I already know. And I keep learning at the same time more and more stuff, isn't it? And and another part which people don't talk about is that it's almost like, when you say, like, it's very easy when you're working on your own by yourself, and it's, you're like going up and down, and business is like, you're not, some people haven't even made their first $500, first $100, first $1,000, or they pick up, some money just comes in randomly. It's not like a business which is sustainable. And what happens is you lose connect with yourself, your momentum, your flow, yourself all the time. You keep going down. Suddenly, like, today, I don't want to work. Your mind will keep coming up with excuses. You're like, I don't want to do this. It's okay. I can do this tomorrow. There is no urgency, right? That happens all the time. So when you have a coaching program and your schedules done up, and you're being expected, you're going to show up. Um, that's almost like setting up and accountability for your own self, for your own growth. It's very important. It really, really, really is helping me to be able to show up. I show up every single time that I'm supposed to show up. So that's another amazing part of this. And so what I'm doing in this is, of course, I've already told you about the accountability part. It's hitting 5 figures in 8 weeks. So right now, because of corona, and because of, I really want to support people, so I've added a very, very, very important bonus for people who want to who want to sign up or want to, work with me. And I'm giving away 1 month, 4 weeks of personal training, practice time, with my full support, accountability, and coaching, absolutely free on the house. It's like 8 weeks, but you get 12 weeks when you sign up now. Because, in my endeavor to support corona infected people and get more and more people to switch to the online world and make it and help them crush in 2020. That's what I'm moving towards. And also inside my Facebook group, there is a free training that I did on, where are we stuck, how does this whole thing work, and if it makes sense, you can watch that, you can connect with me, you can DM me, you can comment below, we can jump in on a call if you're a right fit. I'm happy to do that. But get something going, get your, you know find out what is it that's stopping you. I don't want you to sit at home and feel anxious or feel fearful, or like fall prey to this whole situation. That's not the way we are. We are leaders. Are you the leader, or are you the one who's going to sit in the back and uh, you know uh, not take action? Which one are you? Which one are you? So this is actually the best time, guys. This is the best time for you to come out, push yourself out of your comfort zones, take that action, and make it happen for yourselves. This is what I had to say to you. And I'm available to help you. If you need my help, you can connect with me. I'm always there. And I want you to believe in your ability, that you can actually make it happen. You can touch lives of those millions of people. Don't do a disservice to them. If you have a skill that you can share with them, please do. Please do. Please show up. Failing is not an option. Failing is not an option. You are not alone. I'm going to walk with you every step of the way and make sure that you move forward, and that you make that transition as smoothly, as fast, as comfortably as I can possibly help you with. On that note, guys, any last questions before we say bye for today? Let me also check my group. I never went inside my group. These guys, sorry, guys. So sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to answer the comments later. And on that note, I'm going to say bye bye to you and think about it, connect with me, do something, don't sit idle, don't waste your time, don't get consumed by all this huge stuff that's going on that's outside our control. Let's not succumb to it. Let's emerge as the winners. Let's emerge as the leaders. Let's take the action. Let's go out whatever we can, and let's make all the difference. On that note, guys, see you soon again. Bye bye.